Second, we will innovate to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and lower energy consumption throughout the Commonwealth. Thank you. As Glenn and I have talked about a lot, the cleanest and the cheapest energy is, guess what, folks? The energy that's not consumed. That is a no-brainer. Strong energy efficiency measures in government, businesses, and residents will reduce energy consumption, diminish the need to build new generation, and increase our quality of life through lower carbon emissions polluting the atmosphere. It is estimated that aggressively pursuing energy efficiency policies here in the Commonwealth can increase employment by 38,000 jobs and contribute $286 million to the state's gross domestic product by 2030. Implementing technology and practices that promote energy savings can increase jobs in manufacturing, marketing, retailing, installation, maintenance, environmental management, and renewable energy development. Folks, we have fallen behind our neighbors to the north and to the south in energy efficiency investments. The rankings by the American Council for an Energy Efficient Council ranks both North Carolina and Maryland in the top half of those states that are using energy efficiency. Virginia is rated in the bottom third. So let me say this as well. Wind, solar, it is time that Virginia became a leader in energy efficiency investments to take us forward. I love Maryland and North Carolina, but they should not be beating us in anything. Once again, remember 1607, they didn't go to Maryland and North Carolina, they came here to the Commonwealth of Virginia. We should not be following. We have to be leaders. This is the Virginia way. The Commonwealth of Virginia is willing to lead by example and identify areas within our state government to reduce energy consumption. I would also ask that the private sector join us in aggressively pursuing energy efficiencies in your own respective businesses. We also want to look at converting more large-scale vehicle fleets to alternative fuel vehicles, which will lower greenhouse emissions and make Virginia more energy independent. Focusing on low and zero carbon emitting energy sources will help the Commonwealth become a leader in fighting climate change. And as you know, over the last couple of years, climate change was not a word that was bantered about in the Commonwealth of Virginia. So let me be clear. Climate change exists and humans contribute to climate change, and that is why I have reestablished, after a 4-year absence, the Climate Change and Resiliency Committee here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. And you You cannot travel down to the Hampton Roads region after a strong rainstorm and not understand what is happening. I recently was down there at an event at Nauticus, and then I was going up to Dumars to do a little declaration, but it had rained about 2 hours when we were in Nauticus. I asked Mayor Paul Frame to ride with me, and we drove over there, which should have been a 12-minute trip. Took a half an hour. Why? Half the roads we attempted to go on were closed. This was a 2-hour rainstorm, folks. Can you imagine what could happen if we had a major weather event? Hampton Roads is sinking, sea level is rising. We have one of the largest assets in the globe. We have the largest naval base in the world in Norfolk. We got to get serious about this, folks. This is about our future, and the Navy is spending millions of dollars now protecting themselves against it. So it's time we assisted and did the right thing.